exploring lakes, rivers, and reservoirs across the country with an unyielding goal to enlighten viewers from a fisheye perspective. Come along and we'll investigate the habitat. Much more than a fishing show, this is an eye-opening aquatic experience. Welcome to Kim Stricker's Hook and Look. Regardless of the root cause, when conditions are tough and the bite reveals less than stellar results, adjustments are in order. If not location, then focus on fine-tuning your presentation. On this week's episode, Kim and his son Danny face this baffling scenario on Florida's Lake Okeechobee, and yet, ultimately, prevail with finesse. Sweltering heat awakens the day as the South Florida sun blazes forth a jungle-like ambience on Lake Okeechobee. As is customary, Danny Stricker accompanies his dad, yet today, not quite in the same role. Since the show's inception, Danny has spent his time behind the camera lens. However, today, he gets the opportunity to handle a rod and reel instead, and begins by swimming a Texas-rigged rage bug through the scattered mixture of grass.
There you go, Danny. Nice. Good one? Oh, that's not bad fish. All right. Yeah, that's a start.
It is a start.
There you go.
I did bow to him.
Yeah, you did. You did it right.
Ooh, still feisty.
That's the first fish you've ever caught in the 9 years of Hook and Look.
Yeah, over 100 episodes. I've never fished on an episode.
Good.
Got myself something. Got to start.
Yes, it's a start and a welcome sign, but not quite what you hope for when visiting the Big O. And what was to follow? Well, wasn't that outstanding either, as dink after dink were hoisted over the gunnel, leaving the father and son duo wondering, where are the big heads?
There you go, Danny. Oh, man.
I can feel them. You know, like, tap, tap, let it sit, and that's what I get. I saw a good area to cast.
I know. Seems like you get near something, you get bit. There's a good one. There's a good one. There's a good one.
There you go, Dad.
Yeah. Get up here, baby. Get on up. I thought it was bigger than that. I always do. It's so darn excited.
Popped out.
Came right out of the...
Nice.
Yeah, that's getting better.
Yeah, I know it.
You know, we should be catching a bunch of these.
But biggest one of the morning. We'll keep plugging at it.
There you go. Got to start somewhere.
Still a good looking fish.
One of the things about a rage bug is its versatility. There are a number of ways this bait can be presented. Initially, it was designed to use behind a structure head and slowly crawled along the bottom. I had just added it as a trailer behind a swim jig to offer the fish a bigger swimming profile, while Danny is presenting it with a little more finesse, Texas rigged with a lighter weight. Either way, the rage bug exhibits a lot of tail action, even at slow speeds.
Bite.
Ooh, that looks like a good one, Danny. Yeah. Good one, my man. Good one, my man.
Right.
Ooh, that's a nice grinnell. It's a beautiful grinnell.
What? What? What is this?
Big old bowfin.
Man, that got my heart pumping. I was disappointed it wasn't a big old bass, but what a thrill.
There we are.
Look at the teeth on that guy.
Ugly. Ugly. Well, we'll just take him in the net and let him go.
See you, Mr. Bowfin. Tell the bass to bite next.
Could have been an 8-pound bass just as easy. And that's the God's honest truth.
Kim and his son, Dogfish Danny, will return shortly. Stay with us. Hook and Look is brought to you by Strike King Lure Company, #1 in fishing lures. Seagar, trust Seagar when everything is on the line. Power Pole, swift, silent, secure. Aquaview, reinventing underwater cameras. Deep Blue Coffee, dive in. And by Indian River, Michigan Tourist Bureau. Pure water, pure trails, pure north.
Look how beautiful it is out here this morning. You got the sun shimmering off the water through the reeds, all silhouette. Just like that look.
There's a fish. That's a good one, Danny.
I'm on it. All right, Dad. Nice.
Yeah. All right. Another solid 2-pounder. Nice fat one. There's no doubt, Danny, I think that the swim jig with the braid bug on the end is catching a better quality size fish.
I'm catching fish, but you're right. I may have more numbers, but they're smaller fish. I'll change up. I'll give it a whirl.
Give it a try.
Yeah, why not? Can't hurt.
Just keep plugging away. That big one's coming.
I know it.
I say it every year we come here.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. Always something happens.
There you go, baby. 1, 2, 3.
So much wildlife down here in Florida.
Uh-huh.
And you're talking about the heat being jungle hot.
It's a jungle down here.
It is. I mean,
water temp is 82 degrees.
you got gators roaming around and lots of wildlife.
There we go, Danny.
There we go.
There you go.
Oh, right on the edge.
Is that a goodie? Oh, yeah, that's a better fish.
Definitely a netter.
It's a netter.
Oh.
Uh-oh, uh-oh. Ooh, that is a good fish, Danny. Oh, that.
You get him?
All right, Danny. Good for you. That's a dandy.
There we go. That's got some girth to him.
No kidding.
Awesome, bud. I know. A big mouth on him. It's a good looking fish.
It is a healthy thing.
We've been looking for bigger, but we're getting there.
Yep.
We're growing.
Now you got that on the, not the jig, but just the Texas rig.
That was a straight structure bug, Texas rigged, and I pitched it right at the edge and gave it a second to drop down. As soon as I came back on it, he was there. I changed it up, just wanted to cast it in there, and I got it right next to the edge.
Cool.
Cool, I'm glad. Put him back. See you, buddy.
There he goes.
That one's definitely a surprise, right on the edge. I didn't have to
Soon
work
as
it
it
at all,
fell,
really,
yeah.
It saw it, it grabbed it, and started to reel, and I just felt a little bit of tension. Early on, my dad was catching better fish on the swim jig, but I remained confident in my slower presentation, and by high noon, it really started to pay off. There we
Ooh,
go.
there you go.
Oh,
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Get the net.
Got the net. That's a good one, Danny. Oh, that's what we're looking for, pal. You got it.
Look at that big mouth.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
that's great. You whacked him.
Man, he just came up.
Rage Bug City. There you be. Look at that.
Nice. Good looking fish.
Very nice, Danny. So were you swimming it or were you just working it?
I'm finesse fishing that rage bug, real slow. Just crawling it off the bottom, hop it over every little reed I could. And I was about 5 foot away from the reed line.
Yeah.
So I was just slowly moving it back. And I saw him swirl about a foot under the water and grabbed it.
Now earlier this morning they were doing a lot more chasing.
Yeah.
But it looks like you got to finesse them a little bit.
Yeah, nice slow move.
Good, nice fish.
Awesome. Awesome. Man,
Proud
it's
of
great to
you.
be out here. Thanks, Dad. Oh, go on back, buddy.
We'll return to Lake Okeechobee right after these messages. Welcome back to Lake Okeechobee, the largest freshwater lake in the state of Florida. Virtually an inland sea, the Big O abounds in biodiversity and has become nationally recognized for a high-quality largemouth bass population, largely due to its encompassing aquatic plant communities. In addition to forming the base of the food pyramid that nurtures all aquatic animals, aquatic vegetation benefits fish by providing habitats with which to spawn and serves as refuge areas for fry and fingerlings. The vast majority of plant species in Lake Okeechobee are considered beneficial and rarely become a problem. However, non-native plants like water hyacinth, water lettuce, and hydrilla grow rapidly and disrupt the delicate ecological balance, as well as hinder navigation by clogging waterways and canals. Despite the advantages provided by aquatic plants to fishes and wildlife on Lake Okeechobee, controversy over the management of these invasive varieties continues among federal and state agencies, as well as some anglers. On this day, the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission were applying floating water foliar treatments by use of a helicopter. The aerial spraying of herbicides has proven to be an efficient and cost-effective method of application when the particular project entails a large surface area such as this. As an added measure of public safety prior to application, a fish and wildlife representative scouts the target area in an airboat, ensuring that there are no boaters in the projected path of spraying.
That bird just said, you know what? It's more swim jig time, not finesse in here. He did, he went, which stands for swim jig time.
That's a good fish. That's a good fish, Danny.
Like that.
Oh, yes. Well, I thought it was better than that. I'm sorry. I thought it was better than that. When you catch dink after dink after dink, anything a little better.
All right. Hey,
Yeah.
love getting them bites.
You know that. Now, it's another bite. You little stinker. All right.
Yeah, it's like I'm casting at the corner or just past it and letting it drop. And just slowly hopping over that root system, and you feel them just pick it up and start walking with it.
That's the deal. There's a good one. That's a good one.
Oh, look at it go. It's off the same
Same
pile,
stuff, yeah. It's like a decent fish.
It seems like it.
Oh, yeah. There you go, dude. That's a fish. Yes, sir. Good job,
Nice.
pal.
Oh.
You are learning to really finesse that
corners, Dad.
rage bug.
Right off this corner.
Yep.
I mean, all the little reed patches look like there's a million corners on it, and I'm just targeting those.
Yep. Good.
Yeah, if I can get this out of here.
Good job.
There we go.
There you are. Nice fish.
Look
man.
at that. Starting the morning off. Good looking fish. Dig it.
Good shot.
Look at that guy. All right, let's put him back. Let's try to get him another bigger one.
Here you go.
Well, it looks like Danny's getting it figured out, precisely targeting his cast to the points on each individual reed patch, then slowly working the rage bug across the corners of vegetation with finesse. Following some underwater work, he and his dad later unveiled the incentive as to why the bass were relating to the reed clumps. Each independent cluster was harboring a virtual forage buffet consisting of Young of the Year bluegill. To stay connected with Hook and Look, like us on Facebook. We'll be right back. This portion of Hook and Look is brought to you by Ranger Boats, still building legends one at a time. Evinrude, introducing the all-new Evinrude E-Tech G2. Cushit, world's most comfortable rod butt. Sims Fishing Products, the choice of professional guides and anglers worldwide. And by Sportfish Michigan, your source for the top charter captains and guides.
Welcome to JL Marine University. This is our in-depth, on-site, complete training program and facility to teach all of our dealers how to do warranty work and service work to our products. We start with the actual power pole itself that everyone's used to seeing on the back of the boats. We show them how all this stuff is constructed. You know, there's a lot of little hardware and bushings and stuff like that that's very important. It has to be in the exact right place in these things to make a long-lasting, reliable product. And we totally go through everything. All the hydraulics, even stuff that's no longer in use. You know, for some of these dealers that are in areas where we may have older products in service, they get fully trained on how to diagnose and repair this stuff as well. Our major goal here with JL Marine University and our Certified Warranty Center program is to make sure our dealers fully 100% understand this system that JL Marine developed and created, and that's the Sea Monster operating system. You know, we want everybody to know how this works, how to diagnose it, how to use it, and actually how to get its full benefits. We have our own app that you can use to diagnose it. A lot of our dealers are unaware of that stuff, and we really take the time to make sure everyone that comes to this classroom and spends a day with us leaves here with that information so that it can trickle on down to the end consumer. We want it to be right, we want everyone to understand it, and we also want the support network. You know, we take a lot of pride in our products and we take just as much pride in our customer service.
Unaccustomed to casting for hours amid the sweltering heat, Danny candidly expresses his feelings of fatigue.
This does wear on you though, man. I'm serious.
You don't realize how much
I know a camera gets heavy and stuff like that, but see, that's what I'm used to. I can stand on my feet all day, walk all around, hold my camera. I have just as much enjoyment capturing you and your guests catch fish, you know, as much as I do fishing here with you. That's primarily why I've never fished on the episode. It's not because I can't fish, it's I love being behind the camera. That's the truth of the matter. That's been my job and been happy to be behind it, underwater, all that stuff. So this is kind of a treat for me to be able to fish.
You've done a fine job of it. There's a good one, Danny. There's a good one. Come on up. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, boy. Yeah. Wow.
I know if I kept swimming that swim jig,
There you go.
I'd get me a good one. Yeah. Big mouth on that thing. And kind of a skinny body.
Persistence.
This has been a riot.
Been a grind, but it has been a
It
riot.
has been. You know, in all those 9 years of filming, I finally get you up to
Oh, I had a blast.
fish.
I had a blast.
You did a great job.
Oh, I know how to fish. I just don't get. I say I don't get the opportunity much. I'm in the boat every day, but
I'll let me go over here.
I got the camera in hand.
Yep.
That's awesome, Dad. Good job.
Thank you. A great time had by all. In lieu of the fact we didn't catch any Okeechobee giants, our good friend and guide for this trip, Tom Mann Jr., offers a valid explanation.
You know, the conditions that we had the last couple of days filming are very, very unusual. I've been fishing here since 1983, and I've never seen the water this warm on Lake Okeechobee November 1st. The surface temp right now is 82 degrees. Normal conditions, it would be somewhere in the low 70s, 72, 73 degrees normally. And basically what that's done is none of the big fish have come in. By this time, in 1st of November, we're already seeing somewhat of a slight spawn. In other words, we have a big influx of big females coming in, and we haven't seen that at all. And what happened, we got 95-degree temps here in March. We had 0 spring. It's been 90 to 95 all summer long, all the way up through to now. Today, it's in the 90s, and here we are, 2nd, 3rd of November, whatever it is. And that's basically what, the conditions we had the last couple of days. Just not conducive for catching big bass.
When visiting Clewiston, Roland Martin's Marina and Fishing Resort has the accommodations you need to make your Lake Okeechobee fishing vacation an exceptional one. Spacious motel rooms, luxurious 2-bedroom villas, swimming pools, and much more. Relax and share a fish story or two at the Dockside Tiki Bar. The Marine Center offers complete boat service, as well as new and used boat sales. For more information, log on to RolandMartinMarina.com.
Next week, we travel north to Indian River, Michigan for monster fall smallmouths. My friend Marcel Veenstra and I fight the elements on Mullet Lake, all for a glimpse of gorillas swinging from a chandelier. Join us then on Hook and Look.
Hook and Look is a Kim Stricker production.